I just finished a 3-mile evening run. I want to share with you what fragrance I wore. I wore Driven by Dunhill. It's the Auto Toilette. Now, this is an older fragrance, and when it came out, it was compared to Sedley. It has nothing to do with Sedley. I'm just going to say that right now. So what you get from this fragrance is like a green apple, clary sage, some woods, some ambers. But how does it really feel? First of all, it doesn't really perform that well. I barely smell it right now. A little bit of a skin set on my arm. And when I first sprayed it, it was very unpleasant. I'm going to say, because I had it in my collection for a very long time, I do think that some of the notes kind of died down. I do think that it was made with cheap ingredients. I think Dunhill has made some nice fragrances over time, especially some of the cheapies. But unfortunately, this one just didn't really last because I do feel like it's souring a bit, which kind of hits the nerve of, do fragrances really spoil or not? Many people say they don't spoil. I think I kind of disagree. I've had some fragrances that do spoil. I think it really depends on the ingredients. Now, if you keep them cool, calm, and protected, for example, you keep them in a closet, you keep them away from the sunlight, you keep them in an area where it's not shaking left and right, you don't have changing temperatures, then you should be good. However, over time, the fragrance continues to mature no matter what. It's always going to continue to react on a molecular level. So the cheaper the ingredients, some of those cheap ingredients are going to go by fast, or at least faster than others. Top notes that usually evaporate much quicker than others, those are usually the first to go from a fragrance, at least in my experience. And what I found is with some of the cheap fragrances, when they're not really well made, they sometimes do sour. Now, that's not consistent across the board, and I've had many Middle Eastern fragrances last for a very long time. I would say 95% of my collection is just fine. But Dunhill Driven EDT, I would give that one a pass.
Keep your faith in fragrances cool, calm, and protected. Peace.